Hey everyone, Sherry here. So, welcome to the next part in my Project Eden's Garden Let's Play. So, we will be starting off with the investigation. Okay, let's figure out what to do. This is so interesting because okay, should we look at the body again or? Oh. Our captors gave us a lot of information about this victim. To their credit, what's written on the tablet seems accurate, but I should inspect the body just in case. Damn it, it's just a doll. Damon, stop hesitating. The doll was slumped against the door, her torso soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt had been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody, indiscernible pulp. I quickly took a step back, trying to control my breathing to avoid throwing up. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of a doll. Okay, oh. Okay. The bloody knife. A bloody knife lay next to the victim. It's safe to say that this might be the murder weapon. Alright. Okay. Wait, okay, so there's an assault... Wait, so okay, there's a bloody knife and an assault rifle? Two of them? I thought it said that she was only stabbed. What? Why is there... Huh. The initial sight of the doll shocked me so much I completely overlooked this rifle. Inspecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why was there a rifle near her body? That rifle. Could you step back a bit? I'm curious about something. What? No, I'm... Before I could finish my sentence, Jean walked over to where I was and picked up the gun. Hey, you're messing with the crime scene. Ignoring me, he released the magazine of the gun with surprising ease. From the top of the magazine protruded a loaded bullet?
I see.
Huh, that's interesting. This rifle hasn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down and guard it so nobody gets any smart ideas. Better than him holding it. Damn, a loaded gun? What was going on in the killer's head? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? Unless that gun was purely for intimidation? It's not very logical, but it'd be a twisted game to play with the victim. Interesting. Is that it? Or... Oh. Her hands? Her hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. There were no other marks or injuries apart from her nails. It looked like there was dried blood underneath them. Why was there blood under her nails but not on the rest of her hand? Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, her body. The girl has been stabbed repeatedly. I don't need the tablet to know that. However, her cause of death, you'd think it was a stab to the heart or something, but the tablet claimed blood loss. Taking a closer look, the wounds, they didn't seem excessively deep. At least not deep enough to pierce her heart. If she died from blood loss, what does that say about the killer? They probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer? A slow death? Damn, this is messed up. That seemed to be all the evidence. Nothing else was catching my eye. I should check the inside of the closet now. Oh, wait. Oh, we can go inside? Do we... Yes? Oh, alright. Oh, okay, so that's where the others went. Okay. Like the rest of the building, the inside of the closet was old and dilapidated. It was the last place I'd want to dig through, but I had to gather as much evidence as possible. Otherwise, I won't be able to present a strong argument. Okay. Let's see what to do first. Oh. Wait. Oh, shelf. The shelf was packed with an assortment of towels. I briskly inspected them, lifting each towel to check for anything underneath. Many had gathered dust, but that was it. Nothing looked suspicious about them. Okay. Yeah, what's this bucket doing here? It's a bucket. Pretty typical thing to find inside a janitor's closet. But why is it randomly lying here? There's nothing inside it except... What is that smell? It smelled like bleach? Oh, wait, is that the chemicals? The chemicals that they use. Okay. I think should I talk to the others or should I wait? I'll wait. Oh. There's more still? Do I have to talk to the others or is there something else? What am I missing? Maybe I do need to talk to the others because I have no idea what he's talking about. There might be more clues around here. I'm going to check this entire closet for evidence. No thanks. A person like her is probably more likely to cause a murder, not solve one. Alright, have fun with that. What about you, Cassidy?
Check it out!
Hey, check out what's behind this door. Saying that, she stepped away from the corner.
Right.
It's a ladder. Doesn't seem like there's anything strange about it. Why was this brought to my attention
Dude,
again?
Not cool.
I'm disappointed in you. Huh?
So hackneyed.
You call that thing a ladder? It's so obviously a step ladder.
Seriously.
Aren't they practically the same thing? Well, one's shorter than the other.
Pardon me.
I have to agree with Miss Amber. Everyone knows an ace investigator must record his evidence as accurately as possible. That's certainly what the victim would want. Ugh. A guy that doesn't get my references is no fun to be around. I'm gonna check on the peeps outside. Smell ya later, lawyer man. She's already out of here? Did she even investigate anything besides that stupid ladder? Well, that's out of the way. What about you, Wolfgang?
It's for the best.
We must make every effort to examine the crime scene as thoroughly as possible. Not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnapped us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, this was based on a real murder, was it not? That was what the tablets said, though I'm still skeptical about the validity of that statement. Now, can I go to the back of the closet? What? What am I missing? What What? What did I miss? Oh! Oops. Oopsies. There's a clock above the door. Doesn't seem like it works. Looks like that's everything around here. I should check out the other end of the room. Dang, that was all that I needed. Just that tiny little clock. And I didn't even realize it. Okay. Oh, everyone else is back here? Oh. Is that something? The camera. It's another surveillance camera. Is the guy on the speaker watching us through this? Just the thought made my stomach turn. I assume we have to talk to the others in order to get to the other things. Maybe. Alright.
Gotta stay one step ahead.
I checked all the containers on this shelf. They're all full, with the exception of one. Bottle of bleach.
Huh?
Bleach? Huh. There was a bucket in this closet that reeked of
Makes
it.
sense.
That's probably not a coincidence, given this thing is supposed to emulate a real crime scene. It's crazy how much effort has been put into this. I can't think too much about what kind of situation we're in, or I'll never be able to handle it.
Golly!
These shelves are real intriguing. Take a look. Some of the cleaning brands go as far back as the 80s and 90s. You recognize them? 'Cause I use them. Why would you do that?
How should I put it?
Old chemicals do the job better since there were fewer regulations about what's poisonous and all that. Just don't ask where I got them. Don't want to alert the fuzz. I'm sure they don't care about her black market cleaning supplies. Okay. Winona. That security camera. It's brand new. Now that she mentioned it, it does look out of place. You think it would have gathered dust like the other items in here. Did it recently get cleaned or something? My company's headquarters have similar ones installed, except these cameras are even more high-tech.
Sheesh.
Huh. Typical school, spending more on security than educating their students. That's assuming this is even the academy's doing. Wait, is that it? Oh, that's it. I mean, I kind of figured it wasn't gonna be like a really long investigation, but yeah. All right, everyone, that's time. Look at you all. You investigated the crime scene so well. It's enough to bring a tear to my eye. Jokes aside, please meet by the elevator for the class trial. You should find it somewhere around the Tree of Ignorance. Don't make me wait too long. I might start getting zap happy. See you soon. Class trial? What the hell does that mean? Sounds like this is the end of the investigation.
Let's see.
If we're done with this closet, we should go outside and talk to the others. So, class trial
Come off the
time.
grass.
Oi, what the hell is a class trial? Your guess is as good as mine.
Duh.
Obviously, we're going to court.
What?
Court?
What?
He's going to put us on trial?
Listen to me.
Maybe that's where we'll talk about the clues we found?
Just saying.
makes sense for our current situation. Investigation, clues, files. What else could that stuff be for?
Well put.
Good point. It does seem oddly similar to court procedures. Obviously, we're missing key suspects and witnesses, but they don't seem to be relevant to this case anyway.
Wait a minute.
He mentioned that this elevator was near the Tree of Ignorance, right? He must be referring to the room with the tree.
Focus.
Probably, yeah. It's the only thing I can think of. However, I don't recall seeing an elevator anywhere.
Just follow me.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get our butts over there. She keeps treating this like a dumb game. If we're really going on trial, that's gonna be a nuisance to deal with.
Okay.
We might as well follow her. One by one, everyone left. I guess I have no choice but to go as well. Alright then. Looks like we'll be heading over there now. Let's see. Courtyard. Oh. Is she the only one here? Is she nervous or she's still out here? What's up, Toshiko?
How do you remain so stoic at a time like this? Aren't you worried at all?
It's simple.
No, not really. It's not like we're investigating some high-stakes murder. It's just a dummy. That's it.
Yes, quite. I completely concur.
She's obviously faking it. Without even looking at her face, I can tell she's sweating bullets. Alright, time to go in. When I arrived at the tree, I saw that people were already bickering.
Check it out.
A big tree? Eden's Garden Academy?
Overused religious symbolism is tight. No, for real, like, I was like the religious symbolism in this game is, like I was like looking into the game and like, just like seeing all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, yeah, it definitely has some religious symbolism in it.
I really hope we get let out after this.
Boy, you.
Can you confirm, liar chick?
Why are you asking her?
Come off the grass.
I'm off the grass. She's clearly faking her talent.
Am I hearing you right?
And that makes her one of the bad guys? Who would want to fake their identity besides someone with a secret to hide? I bet she's the one who brought the gas bomb onto the train. And she didn't think to bring a mask to avoid passing out or whatever?
If no one else is gonna say it.
If all you needed was a mask to protect you, then... Oh yeah, right. It's like, see, we literally have someone here with a mask and he was the first one to pass out. Hey, don't look at me! I literally passed out! This helmet's got plenty of holes in it. I'd suffocate
I got
otherwise.
something to say.
No, the liar chick's totally sus. Just look at how calm she's been acting. She somehow knew the dead body was a dummy, then she poked it in the face. That's not
Deal
normal.
with it.
I told you it was my intuition.
Ugh.
Intuition, my ass.
Hold your horses.
It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should inspect the doll. Now look at us. We're on a mission to solve her murder.
Any clue?
Where is this elevator supposed to be again? That's right. There's meant to be an elevator around here. But all I see is the Tree of Ignorance. Maybe we're missing something here? Or maybe we're being played for fools? Huh. Okay, I figured it out. I did not want you guys to sit through me trying to figure it out. So I edited the footage. So there's this statue right here. The base of the tree was a marble bust depicting a figure in a creepy mask. There were cracks all over the mask, and one of the eyes was even missing. How old must this thing be?
What you doing?
You notice the statue too, don't ya?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
You alright?
What's up with the statue?
There's definitely something whack about it. I just can't put my finger on what.
Look.
The mask is broken. There's a piece missing.
Is that weird? That statue is probably like super old. It makes sense it'd be cracking and
I'm
stuff.
talking.
No, this definitely seems intentional.
Wait.
Like it's crappy on purpose?
Even so, it's not relevant to the elevator, is it? Well, you know,
What about?
maybe if we find the piece and place it back on the statue, something will happen. Like a puzzle-solving game.
That sounds kind of far-fetched, but it wouldn't hurt to try.
Sounds easy.
You saying we gotta look around for the other part of the mask? Hold on to your butts, cause I got the eyes of a predator.
Whatever.
This isn't a never mind. With that, everyone started to search the tree again. Some people inspected the tree itself, while others scored around it. After what seemed like only a few minutes, Grace stood up frantically with something in her hand.
Oi, everyone, I found it!
We gathered around Grace to see what she was holding.
Nice.
Nice, that must be it.
What should we do with it? Do we just stick it back on in the mask?
Leave it to me.
Probably, yeah. I'll take care of it.
Soybean.
Back off, Hercules. You ain't the one who found it.
Grace brought the piece over to the statue and slotted it right into the mask. And then nothing happened.
Fail.
Oh, that was anticlimactic. Oh? Suddenly, the ground we were standing on began to shake.
Golly!
Oh, golly.
Oh, shit!
Are we about to die? Oh, wow. Okay, that was cool. Yeah, I had a feeling it was the tree, but at the same time, that thing in the back looked like an elevator to me.
Yo!
Yo, I was right.
That actually worked. A freaking secret passageway in a tree? I never thought I'd see that. The Tree of Knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition, and understanding, exists here only as a barren replica. The Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonder of nature but does not achieve it. And justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom.
Game over, man! Game over!
Oh gosh, now he's spitting random philosophy.
Uh,
Yeah, We're doomed.
Will this take us to the elevator?
What about
There's stairs at the foot of
question mark?
the opening.
I thought she was saying something for a
Yep.
second.
What are we waiting for? Let's explore.
If I may ask.
Why the sudden rush?
Duh.
I want to get home, duh.
Elementary, my dear.
If we get this over with, we'll get out quicker. It's simple math.
Sure.
Fair enough.
So we just walk in, do we? One by one, we approached the opening of the tree. Right. And descended into the darkness. Oh my gosh.
This is an elevator.
I see. The elevator is underneath the tree. Reckless investments, I'm telling you. With a rumble, the elevator began its descent. We stood in silence, 16 worried strangers plummeting into the unknown. That's what we were, after all. Random people thrown into this horrible place, and for what? Some twisted man's game? A fake crime scene? An investigation? A creepy statue? An elevator in a tree? None of this was the work of your average kidnapper. This was something much bigger, and in no way could it be connected to Eden's Garden Academy. Oh wait, I just realized something. I don't remember most of the truth bullets. I mean, I can't remember some of it because obviously, we just did it, but it's fine. Hopefully, at some point in the trial, I can make note. The elevator began to slow, snapping me out of my thoughts. I stood up tall, and when movement stopped completely, the doors opened. Whoa. In front of us was a large, circular hall supported by marble pillars. In the center of the room, 16 podiums had been arranged into a circle. Were those for us? Welcome, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the elevator ride, even if it was a bit quick. As you can see, this is the trial room. Each podium has a name on it. Find your designated podium and stand there until I give out further instructions. And if we don't comply, then I'll zap you, of course.
Back off.
Not this zapping shit again. Just face it, Miss Madison. We have to go along with his demands. Looks like there's a few smart ones in the pack, eh? Well, come along now. We don't have all day. There was no avoiding it. We had to assume our places. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's trial time, guys. Scanning the faces around me, everyone wore similar expressions. Discomfort, anger, worry. It didn't end. We've been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some insane game. No free will, no choice in our actions. All we could do was move forward. We had to hope for an escape. A way to run from this twisted place. We had to solve this murder case. Okay. Okay, rhyming. Okay. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. I would like to save my game. Yes. Thank you. Oh, no. We're good. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, good. Alright, I can view it. Alrighty then. I'll go ahead and pause my gameplay and get back to you guys. Alrighty, I took photos of all of the truth bullets. I believe that's what it's called again. Yeah, truth bullets. I took photos of all the information off camera, so you guys wouldn't get bored. So yeah, let's get started now. The class trial should be voiced, so at least now my voice can rest. At least I would hope so. It's usually how it is. Okay, there we go.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial.
Okay. Yeah, it should be voice. Which will be nice for your guys' ears. I'm so sorry about my mic quality, I know. I've been trying to fix it.
The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out.
Wait. I mean, I know what happens. I won't spoil it for anyone who hasn't played any of the mainline Danganronpa games, but like... Alrighty then.
That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here! Somebody get me out of here!
Oh, dang. Grace, are you okay?
What happened to her? Oh, shit! They fried her brain!
Calm down. It's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects.
Permanent?
If I wanted to see the brain dead bicker, I'd just turn on the telly.
Oh my
On that
gosh.
note, please, carry on.
Holy shit, the people running this thing aren't playing around.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing? I'm just gonna be an onlooker. It's only fair.
Oh my gosh. No, for real. Like, I always think like in the trials that are like so long, like they're standing up for hours, bro.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
I mean, you didn't really look at the he didn't really look at the he didn't even look at the evidence or anything like that at all. So like yeah, he is kind of he's kind of useless.
Put your detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
Yeah, who murdered that dummy chick, right?
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Did that tablet not explain it?
It listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
Probably because it's so obvious.
But, Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
Oh my gosh, I keep seeing like how much taller he is than everyone else. No, I'm sorry. It's just is he like the tallest guy here?
Would you look at that? A debate's already underway.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's been zapped a little too much. These guys are clearly confused. I need to stop them before they arrive at the wrong conclusion. Oh? Oh my gosh, is it time for the first mini game? Oh gosh, do you hear that? That's the sound of a non-stop debate approaching. Oh my gosh. Let's hope I do good. If I mess up too much, I'll cut it out. Don't worry. Don't worry, you guys. During non-stop debates, your classmates will speak one after another without interruption. Students may say things that contradict the truth, and it's your job to determine which statements must be broken in order to progress the trial. For your ammo, you have been armed with the truth bullets you gathered during the investigation. Truth bullets that are relevant to the debate will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim your reticle and right-click to fire. Okay. You'll want to aim for the words highlighted in gold. Those are the weak spots. You got it. A lie or contradiction may be hiding within a weak spot. Carefully compare your classmates' statements to the evidence you have gathered, and use the correct truth bullet to destroy the relevant weak spot. If things are flying by too fast, use the spacebar to concentrate. This will temporarily slow down time. Okay. Speaking of time, be sure not to run out of it. That's an automatic game over. Let's hope I don't do that. Not that someone of your caliber would ever fail. Yeah. Yeah, saying that to someone who has never actually played one of the Danganronpa games. Anyway, press the F3 key to revisit these controls whenever you wish. Okay. That's all for now. Don't jump to too many conclusions. I'll try not to. Alright, here we go. Alright, I got my... Oh, the assault rifle? Okay.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilt that blood? Besides that big, scary gun!
Ah, that's right.
The gun?
There was a gun.
You hear
Yeah,
that,
but...
Lion Man? She agrees.
Wolfgame's just like, y'all did not listen to anything. Like, you did not look at the crime scene at all. Okay, I think I know what I'm supposed to be. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, the loudest voices in the room aren't always the smartest. Fortunately, an uninformed argument is never difficult to shoot down.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilled
If I
that
get this wrong,
blood?
then...
Besides that big, scary gun!
No!
That's
Dang it!
right. There was a gun.
Dang it!
You hear that, Lion Man?
I think I
She
might have to use the
agrees.
space bar. Oops. My bad. My bad.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara.
Oh, okay, there we
how
go.
she died.
Is that true? Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
If it's not
And
this
what
one, it
could
was
have
probably
spilled that
the first one.
blood? Besides that big, scary gun!
Wait. Oh!
That's right.
Oh my gosh,
There
it's
was a
right
gun.
click. I was going on the
hear that,
left
Lion
click.
Man?
Oh my
She
gosh.
agrees.
Oh my gosh. Oops. I was clicking on the left. My bad. Again.
The mystery
I
was
messed up
never
again,
about
guys. I'm
who killed
sorry.
Kara, but
I don't know if
how
I should.
she
I feel
died.
like I don't really want to
Is
cut it
that
out because
true?
like it's hilarious.
Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what
How
could
do you
have
skip through
spilled
this?
that
I don't know.
blood? Besides that big, scary gun!
Yes!
That's wrong.
Oh my gosh, yes! Heck yeah!
Cassidy, can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Whoa, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
I apologize if there's any background noises. I usually never hear them in the recordings, but yeah, I apologize if there's anything in the back.
Alright, then tell me, how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity.
Uh-huh.
Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
Huh?
Why are you bringing me into this?
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If a gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Hmm. Okay.
Details.
Well, details are
If
important.
the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
Well, what else was there? The actual murder weapon, that's obvious. Oh? The knife. Duh.
I got it. The bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Why so Cam's razor gotta ruin everything?
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
To distract us.
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
This debate is getting out of control fast. I need to say something. Oh? Oh, it's the same thing again. Okay.
To
The
reiterate,
tablet.
both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they
Uh-huh.
opted for the knife. Odd choice.
Uh-huh.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
Huh. It's easy to assume the killer was the one holding the gun, but considering the details of the victim's death, I'm inclined to think otherwise. Wait a second. I'm gonna look at the truth bullet again. Hold on, guys. Alright, I looked at the truth bullet again. Hopefully I can figure this out. This is... Ugh.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife
Uh-huh.
were next to the victim's body.
Yes.
Yet they opted for the knife.
Uh-huh.
Odd choice.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
What the? Wait. Wait. So the killer didn't have the gun? Wait a minute. Is he trying to say that the victim had it, maybe? Or... Well, it was fully loaded. Huh. I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. I'll figure it out. It's gonna happen.
To
I'll figure
reiterate,
it out.
Both the rifle and the knife
Uh-huh.
were next to the victim's body.
Uh-huh.
Yet they opted for the knife.
Uh-huh.
Odd choice.
Uh-huh.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
Uh,
These days,
oh, wait,
it's
no,
all
that's
about
a-
aesthetics over effectiveness.
No.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
I'm so confused. I'm gonna figure this out. Because this is gonna take forever if I... Yeah. Yeah, I don't want you guys to be bored out of your mind. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. I figured it out. Guys.
To reiterate,
okay, wait, hold
both
on.
the
Okay.
rifle and the knife
Gotta be ready.
were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work. These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness. That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then the
There we go. Okay. Yeah, because she was the only one with gold text, right? I think.
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With a knife.
Mm-hmm.
The reason they
Okay.
didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
Okay, so are we saying that the victim had the gun? That's what I kind of figured, because when I was thinking about it off camera, I was like, does this mean the victim had the gun? Like,
but then
you think so?
did?
Easy. The victim.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, the dummy had the gun?
Okay, well, the real person did.
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Overlooking what?
Huh?
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct?
I mean, maybe?
If so, why didn't she shoot them?
Yeah, but what if she was like faced the other way and then she turned around when she heard something and then the killer just attacked right away?
A stealth attack! I bet the killer memorized her AI movements.
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
Yes, yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
That's not technically true. There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there is. If it's what I think it is.
This is it.
Heck yeah.
We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker. Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
Did something get in the way of her using it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
The gun?
She should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened, right?
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. How can we be sure the fight happened there?
I guess it happened in the closet. Because didn't they say that she had the chemical burns?
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended, her body was dragged into the closet.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor or in the hallway?
Drag marks? Can't say I saw any.
It was merely a jest. No need to take it so seriously.
Instead of dragging the victim, what if the killer carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks.
But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in
blood? Aye. It should have gotten everywhere.
Yeah.
Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing the conversation.
Moving on. That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
If she wanted to, she could have just, you know.
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
There must be something we're missing. Something that explains how the victim was overpowered. And I know I'm the only one who can figure that out. Oh, okay, so is it time for the agree? Yeah, the agree points. Alright, I'll talk about agree points. During the last non-stop debate, you would have noticed that some phrases were blue. Yeah, I did. Bet you weren't expecting that, huh? Those phrases are called agree points. They are the counterpart to weak spots. As the name would suggest, if an agree point aligns with the evidence you've gathered, you can use your truth bullets to prove it correct. Simply aim your reticle at it as you would with a weak spot and shoot. In your pursuit of the truth, you must be prepared to corroborate your classmates' testimonies. When it would be wise to do so is for you to figure out. Good luck! I'm gonna need it! Alright. I'll listen to it first and then afterwards. Oh, there's two. Wait.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hands.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun.
Uh-huh.
So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
How does that make sense? Why did the victim not shoot her attacker? Everyone's got a theory, but who has the actual answer? Alright, I'm gonna look through my truth bullets again. And I will come back. Okay. I'm back. Well, for you guys, nothing has passed, but you know. Editing and stuff. But anyways, I figured it out. So we're gonna go ahead and do it now.
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the...
But she still carried a gun.
So
Okay,
why
I
didn't
remember
she
where it
shoot?
was.
I bet that girl
Okay.
didn't even.
There we go.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured it out because, like... Yeah, because when he says, like, he didn't see
Johnny
it coming.
actually has a
okay.
point. The victim probably couldn't see what was going on.
Yeah, because, like, basically, like... Because she also suffered, like, the chemical burns, right? So I was like, maybe they... Like, maybe because, like, they probably, like, put the chemicals... They probably burned her before murdering her, that way she couldn't see what was going on.
According to the tablet, she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her.
Exactly.
Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Mm-hmm.
Blinded? With bleach? That's horrible.
All that pain, yet she still managed to fight back?
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hands.
Mm-hmm.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then,
Dang.
when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
The past is in the past, and we can't change that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
No, not yet.
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much.
Well, I don't know, there's probably more. Well, we didn't really discuss the bucket, did we? No.
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded.
I'm sorry, I realized
We
I might have
figured
been
out how she
distracted.
died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far. Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation. Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
As in, the motive?
You're on the right track.
You speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name. What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone!
Grace is back.
Grace?
What? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, Soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire. I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision, 'cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
An elephant in the room?
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
I think I get where she's coming from. Like, how he got the bleach in the first place, I think
I
that's what
sort
she's
of
trying to
assumed
say.
he spilled it on the victim.
Maybe? I don't know.
Right. He just tipped the bottle over her.
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. But I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder. When we found it, it was neatly ordered on a shelf near the back of the closet. The gun and knife were just thrown on the floor. So it's weird this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
And what is this something else? Go on, explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
She's really stubborn about this, but I get the point she's trying to make. Before we move on from this subject, we need to make sure its logic is completely sound.